Confirmed. Put your name in salt water and get ready to have everything you want. Bob Proctor. What if I told you there's a powerful way to manifest your deepest desires right in your own hands? This technique, rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern understanding, can align your thoughts, eliminate self-doubt, and clear the path to everything you've been dreaming of. Today, on The Journey of Wisdom, we will explore a fascinating practice taught by the legendary Bob Proctor, a method that has the potential to attract abundance and unlock your true potential. But before we dive into this life-changing insight, remember to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who's ready to take control of their destiny. To manifest everything you want, simply combine your name with salt water. This ritual, though simple, holds the key to aligning your energy with success and possibilities beyond your imagination. By committing to this practice and removing any limiting beliefs, you'll open the door to a world filled with gratitude, faith, and endless opportunities. Are you ready to experience true transformation and get everything you've been waiting for? Step 1. Evoke the feeling of gratitude within you. Step 1 on your journey to manifesting everything you want starts with one of the most powerful forces in the universe, gratitude. As the Buddha once said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful." Gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion. It is a transformative practice that rewires our brain, shifts our perspective, and opens doors to abundance. When we dwell in negativity, focusing on what we lack or what hasn't gone right, we block ourselves from seeing the opportunities that are already within our reach. It's like being trapped in a room full of windows, but keeping your eyes fixed on the floor. By cultivating gratitude, you raise your energy to match that of the things you desire, allowing the universe to work in your favor. Think of gratitude as a magnet. It attracts more of what you focus on. When you're grateful for what you already have, no matter how small, you invite more of that positive energy into your life. In today's fast-paced, often chaotic world, it's easy to get swept up in stress, competition, and comparison. But gratitude offers a moment of stillness, a reminder that abundance is not just material, but emotional, spiritual, and mental. Gratitude shifts the lens through which we see the world, transforming it from a place of scarcity to one of infinite possibilities. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. The more you water it with gratitude, the more it blooms into something beautiful. To truly harness the power of gratitude, I encourage you to try a simple yet profound exercise. Set a timer for 1 minute on your phone. During that time, reflect on everything that's going right in your life. It could be as grand as your health, or as small as a warm cup of coffee in the morning. Focus on the good, and allow the feeling of gratitude to fill your entire being. This exercise is not just about listing things, it's about feeling the gratitude in your heart and letting it elevate your energy. When the timer goes off, take a deep breath and savor the heightened energy you've cultivated. Gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And with that strength comes the ability to transform your life. Gratitude is not a passive state. It is active engagement with the present moment and the good that exists within it. As the Dalai Lama teaches, when you practice gratefulness, there is a sense of respect toward others. This respect extends not only to those around you, but to yourself and the universe. You start to see life as a gift, and that shift in perception has a ripple effect, changing how you approach your goals, relationships, and even challenges. In a modern world where we are often taught to chase more money, more success, more validation, gratitude reminds us that true abundance starts with appreciating what we already have. It's not about settling, it's about creating the mental and emotional space for more good to flow into our lives. By practicing gratitude daily, you are building a foundation for the rest of this transformative journey. Just like Bob Proctor emphasized the importance of aligning your mind with abundance, gratitude allows you to tune into the frequency of your desires. It eliminates the noise of negativity, allowing you to focus clearly on your goals. In essence, gratitude is the first step in manifesting the life you want because it aligns your heart, mind, and spirit with the energy of abundance. The more you focus on what you're grateful for, the more you will attract things to be grateful for. This is a universal truth echoed by many great thinkers, from spiritual leaders to philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." So as you move forward in this journey, remember that gratitude is not just an emotion, it's a way of life. It's the foundation upon which you will build everything else. Stay committed to this practice, and you will find that not only does it elevate your energy, but it also transforms the way you see the world. With gratitude as your guiding force, you are already well on your way to manifesting the life you've always dreamed of. Step 2. Write your name and desires. Now that you've grounded yourself in gratitude, you're ready to move forward and start manifesting your desires. Think of this step as creating a bridge between your thoughts and the reality you want to shape. Take a moment, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and write your name at the top. This simple act connects your identity to your intention, making it personal and powerful. Next, write down your desires in detail, but do it in the present tense, as if these things are already happening in your life. Instead of saying, "I want to have a new job," say, "I am thriving in my new job, surrounded by opportunities and growth." The key here is to be specific and emotionally engaged. What does that new job look like? How does it make you feel? The clearer you are, the more aligned your energy becomes with what you wish to manifest. As you write, really focus on the words flowing from your mind onto the paper. Imagine each desire already unfolding before your eyes. Let your heart guide the process, and don't just think about these things, feel them. Engage all your senses. If you're manifesting financial abundance, feel the relief and joy of being financially free. If you're aiming for better health, imagine how energetic and strong your body feels. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a process of aligning your mind and emotions with the energy of what you want. After all, as the Buddha wisely said, the mind is everything. What you think you become. By fully committing to this mindset, you are actively participating in creating your reality. Trust in this process, and more importantly, trust in yourself. Faith is the fuel that powers manifestation, and without it, your efforts may falter. Ask yourself, how deeply do you believe that what you want is already on its way? Are you prepared to receive it? These are important questions because they challenge you to open your mind to the possibilities that are waiting for you. When you trust that the universe is abundant, that it wants to give you what you desire, you align your energy with that flow. This is crucial because doubt or hesitation will only create resistance, blocking the very things you're trying to attract. As you reflect on this, remember that writing down your desires isn't just about creating a list. It's about setting an intention and making a commitment to yourself and the universe. Writing your name on that paper is a powerful act, connecting your desires to your identity and sending a clear message. You are ready and deserving of what you want. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. With care, belief, and patience, those seeds will grow into the reality you desire. This is not just a passive exercise, it's an active, conscious engagement with the energy that creates your world. By now you might be wondering, how can something as simple as writing down my name and desires on paper truly have an impact? Let me ask you this. How often do we go through life without clearly defining what we want, allowing our goals and dreams to float around in our minds, never fully materializing because we haven't given them shape? This process of writing them down gives form to the formless and makes the intangible tangible. It's about focus and intention. When you focus on something with clarity and purpose, you give it life. This is the essence of manifestation. So, take the time to write your desires with a heart full of faith. Stay committed to the process and remind yourself that the universe is always listening. As Bob Proctor teaches, the only limits in our life are those we impose on ourselves. You have the power to break those limits and invite abundance into your life. Step 3. Feel the energy of salt water. Before you begin this sacred ritual of submerging your desires into the salt water, it's important to fully immerse yourself in the profound energy that this act symbolizes. Salt water has long been revered for its cleansing properties, not just physically, but spiritually as well. It holds the power to purify, to wash away the burdens, fears, and negative energies that cling to our soul, leaving behind a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Just as the ocean washes the shore, salt water can wash over your spirit, allowing you to release what no longer serves you and make space for the new. Take a moment to reflect on this, and as you hold the paper in your hands, recognize that you are holding more than just words. You are holding the map of your destiny, your dreams, your intentions made tangible. Feel the weight of that responsibility, but also the lightness that comes with knowing you have the power to shape your future. Hold the paper with reverence, acknowledging that it represents not just hopes, but the energy of transformation. As you read aloud the words written on it, feel each syllable resonate like a sacred mantra, vibrating through your entire being. You are not just speaking words, you are breathing life into your desires, sending them out into the universe where they can begin to take shape. This moment is a powerful one, much like the story of Buddha sitting under the Bodhi tree, steadfast in his meditation, unwavering in his clarity, despite the distractions and temptations that came his way. Buddha's story reminds us of the strength that comes from intention, focus, and persistence. When you are clear about what you want and you align yourself with that clarity, the universe responds. In the same way, as you place your desires into the salt water, feel the energy of the water absorbing them, transforming them into reality. Visualize your doubts and fears dissolving as the salt does, leaving behind only pure potential, a clean slate upon which your new reality can be written. Remember, this ritual isn't just about manifesting material things, it's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe. You are engaging in an act of trust, of surrendering your intentions to something greater, while simultaneously taking responsibility for them. As the Buddha once said, your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it. This ritual is part of that work. It is an active step in giving yourself wholeheartedly to the life you wish to create. As you finish the ritual, take a moment to reflect on the purification and renewal you have just experienced. Ask yourself, how will this newfound clarity shape the way you act and think going forward? The energy of this ritual is not something to be left behind in the salt water. It is something to carry with you, a constant reminder of the power of intention and the importance of aligning your thoughts, actions, and desires. You've set a powerful force in motion, and now it's up to you to follow through with persistence and focus, just as Buddha remained steadfast in his journey to enlightenment. With each step you take from this moment forward, remember that clarity and intention are your greatest tools in manifesting the life you want. This act has set the stage, but your commitment to your goals will bring them to fruition. Step 4. Drop the paper with your wishes into the bowl of salt water. With a clear mind and an open heart, take the paper with your wishes and gently submerge it into the bowl of salt water. This act is not just a simple gesture, it's a sacred symbol of transformation. As you watch the paper meet the water, visualize all your doubts, fears, and obstacles dissolving into the salt water, being transmuted into pure energy that will now propel your desires toward realization. In this moment, you are not just passively waiting for change, you are actively participating in the process of transformation. Just as the salt dissolves, so too do the barriers that have held you back. You are symbolically cleansing yourself of limiting beliefs and making room for the blessings that are on their way to you. As the paper begins to mingle with the salt water, affirm your intention with a powerful declaration. I release any resistance and open myself completely to receive the blessings of the universe. I am grateful for all the blessings that are on the way. I trust in the process of life. These are not just words, they are a heartfelt prayer, an acknowledgement that the universe is already working on your behalf. This affirmation is an act of faith, a recognition that your desires are being heard and that the energies around you are aligning to bring them into your life. Now take a moment to imagine yourself living the life of your dreams. Envision it as vividly as possible. What do you see, hear, and feel? This visualization is crucial because it connects your present self with your future reality. Feel the gratitude for the manifestations that are already on their way, even if they haven't fully materialized yet. The act of feeling grateful in advance primes your mind and energy to receive, and gratitude opens the door to more abundance. Ask yourself, what will it feel like when everything you've wished for comes to pass? How will you act? How will you think? And how will you express gratitude when these blessings arrive? These are important questions because they help you align with the energy of abundance and success. Trust fully in the power of the universe, knowing that it works in mysterious yet perfect ways. Just as water finds its way through obstacles in a river, so too will your desires flow toward you if you allow them. This process is more than just a ritual, it is a bridge between your current reality and the life you aspire to lead. It requires not just action, but belief, a deep sense of trust in the flow of life. This is where your faith comes into play. As you continue this practice, remember that it is your focused intention and unwavering trust that allow miracles to unfold. The universe is always listening, always responding to your energy, and this act is your way of signaling that you are ready to receive its gifts. As you reflect on this process, consider how you can continue to stay open and receptive to the blessings that are on their way. How can you maintain this level of clarity and faith in your everyday life? This practice of dropping your desires into salt water is not just a one-time event. It's a representation of the ongoing process of manifestation. Carry this mindset with you, knowing that each step you take brings you closer to the life you are destined to live. Are you ready to release your resistance and open yourself to the blessings of the universe? Comment yes if you believe in the power of transformation. Step 5. Conclude the ritual. Once you sense that the paper has absorbed the transformative energies of the salt water, gently lift it from the bowl, letting the water drain away. This symbolic act is more than just the completion of a ritual. It represents the release of doubts, fears, and negativity, much like the Buddhist teaching that encourages us to let go of attachments and free our minds. As the water flows off the paper, visualize it taking with it all the limiting beliefs that have held you back. In this moment, you are creating a clean slate, a fresh beginning, where your intentions and desires can take root without the weight of past burdens. Now, take a moment to look at the paper in your hands. It's more than just a physical object. It's a manifestation of your deepest desires, goals, and aspirations. Feel a deep sense of gratitude for the transformation that is already underway, even if the results have not yet fully materialized. This sense of gratitude will amplify your intentions and strengthen your connection with the universe. You can choose how to move forward from here. Whether you let the paper dry naturally, allowing the salt water's energy to fully merge with your desires, or keep it as a constant reminder of your commitment, or even bury it in the soil to symbolize planting your intentions in the universe. Each choice carries its own symbolic power. Like planting a seed, this act requires faith, patience, and a deep trust in the process. Completing this ritual is more than just a symbolic gesture. It is a declaration to the universe. You are solidifying your intentions and sending them out with confidence and determination. In the chaos of modern life, filled with distractions, negativity, and uncertainty, such rituals serve as powerful reminders of your inner strength and purpose. They help center your focus, bringing clarity to your thoughts and intentions. By aligning yourself with this energy, you are tapping into the infinite possibilities that exist within and around you. The universe responds to the energy we project, and by following through with this ritual, you are aligning yourself with your highest potential. You are not just waiting for change to happen, you are actively participating in the creation of your reality. This is a moment to embrace with an open heart and a clear mind, knowing that you have taken the steps necessary to manifest your desires. You are the architect of your destiny, and this ritual is a reminder that clarity, intention, and gratitude are the keys to unlocking everything you want in life. Let this practice become a part of your daily life, reminding you that the power to create the life you desire lies within you. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. These words from Buddha echo the truth of manifestation. Trust in the process and trust in yourself. The law of attraction, unlocking the power of consciousness to attract what you desire. The law of attraction is a profound principle that many of us seek to understand in our quest for a better life. At its core, it reveals that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs shape the reality we experience. By mastering the energy of our consciousness, we can attract everything we desire, be it happiness, success, or fulfillment. The journey toward this understanding begins with recognizing that our emotions are temporary, building unshakable self-belief, and realizing that challenges are neither inherently good nor bad. By embracing these truths, we unlock the power to manifest the life we want, grounded in mindfulness and conscious awareness. 1. Emotions are temporary. In understanding the law of attraction, one of the most profound principles to grasp is that all emotions are relative. This simple but powerful truth reminds us that emotions, both positive and negative, are not permanent, but temporary reactions of the mind. When we internalize this, we gain the ability to shift our mental focus, thus attracting the positivity we desire into our lives. Recognizing that emotions are transient allows us to rise above the momentary struggles, guiding us to a more peaceful and optimistic mindset. Emotions, like clouds, drift across the sky, never staying in one place for long. Knowing this, you can weather any storm, knowing that the sun of positivity will shine through again. This is essential in shaping your reality because the law of attraction operates on the energy of thoughts and feelings. If you fill your mind with positive emotions, you'll send out vibrations that draw similar energy back to you. Think of your mind as a mirror, reflecting the energy you project. Like a dark room illuminated by a single beam of sunlight, your positive emotions can transform even the most challenging circumstances into opportunities for growth and happiness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." His wisdom aligns with the law of attraction. When you focus on positive emotions, you attract a positive life. Consider the story of Siddhartha Gautama, who became the Buddha. He understood that while suffering is a natural part of life, it is not everlasting. Just as emotions rise and fall, so too does suffering, and this understanding empowers us to shift our mindset. When faced with a difficult situation, instead of being consumed by negative emotions, you can choose to see it as a passing phase. This perspective allows you to direct your energy towards positive outcomes, transforming your emotional state and consequently your reality. In our modern, fast-paced lives, maintaining an optimistic and serene mindset might seem difficult, but it's within reach for anyone willing to practice mindfulness and patience. By centering yourself through mindfulness meditation, for example, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without being swept away by them. This small daily practice not only calms the mind, but also strengthens your ability to focus on positive intentions. And as you become more adept at this, you'll see how your life begins to align with your desires. Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Buddhist monk, once said, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." This illustrates how we can manage our emotions and thoughts, thereby influencing the energy we project. Every positive thought you have acts like a pebble thrown into a pond, sending ripples of energy outward. Just as one ripple creates waves that touch the edges of the pond, your positivity influences not only your immediate environment, but the broader universe. Have you ever noticed how one small act of kindness, like a smile or a thoughtful gesture, can brighten someone's entire day and inspire them to pass that kindness along? This is the law of attraction in action. By cultivating positive emotions, you create a domino effect that lifts others and opens the door to more positive experiences in your life. To apply this understanding in your daily routine, start by simply acknowledging your emotions without judgment. When you feel a wave of negativity coming on, take a deep breath and remember that this emotion is only temporary. Then, make a conscious choice to shift your focus towards something positive, such as a goal you're working towards or a moment of gratitude. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, and you'll notice how much easier it is to maintain a positive mindset. Ask yourself, what small positive change can you make today that will send ripples throughout your life? Perhaps it's something as simple as offering a kind word to someone, taking a moment to appreciate the beauty around you, or setting an intention for success. These seemingly small actions have the power to transform your emotional state and attract more positivity into your life. As Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." That single step could be as simple as a smile, a thought of gratitude, or an act of kindness that reshapes your entire day, and maybe even your life. 2. Build unshakable self-belief. One of the most crucial aspects of harnessing the law of attraction is cultivating unwavering self-belief. Think of yourself as the master architect of your life. If you doubt your own abilities, how can you expect to construct the life you truly desire? Self-belief is the cornerstone of this powerful principle, and without it, your efforts to manifest your dreams may falter. You see, every thought and feeling you project creates an energetic signal to the universe, and when you lack faith in yourself, you send mixed messages that disrupt your ability to attract what you want. So, how do you nurture this self-belief, this essential trust in your own capabilities? Start by reflecting on your own life. Take a moment and think about the challenges you've overcome, the milestones you've reached, and the goals you've accomplished. Think about those moments where you felt truly proud of yourself, no matter how big or small. Each of those achievements is proof that you are capable of manifesting your desires. It's important to acknowledge and celebrate even the smallest victories, because they serve as reminders of your strength, potential, and power to attract positive outcomes. After all, every brick in a strong foundation counts, doesn't it? Now, consider the environment you've created around yourself. Are you surrounded by positivity and support? Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Consume content that motivates you, and create a space that mirrors the life you aspire to live. Energy is contagious, and when you're in a space filled with encouragement and positivity, it naturally strengthens your belief in yourself. Patience, too, plays a pivotal role in self-belief. We often expect our desires to manifest instantly, but the universe operates on its own divine timeline. It's essential to trust that even when things don't happen immediately, they are unfolding in perfect timing. This patience is, in itself, an act of belief. You are trusting the process, knowing that the universe is aligning the right circumstances to bring your desires to fruition. As the wise Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase." Patience is your first step in building faith, not just in the universe, but in yourself as well. And let's not forget about worthiness. How often do we hesitate to believe in our dreams because deep down we feel we don't deserve them? It's a common hurdle, but one that must be overcome. In Buddhist wisdom, we are reminded, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. You are worthy of happiness, success, and all the good things that life has to offer. Embrace this truth and repeat affirmations like, "I am worthy, I believe in myself, and I am capable of achieving my goals." When you affirm your worthiness, you shift your mindset and start to align with the energy of receiving. Another essential component to reinforcing your self-belief is action. Taking consistent steps toward your goals, no matter how small, builds confidence. Each step forward creates momentum, solidifying your belief in your ability to succeed. Now, take a moment to reflect. How can you begin building stronger self-belief today? What past successes can you look back on to remind yourself of your potential? And how can you create an environment that nourishes and supports your goals? These are powerful questions that can lead to deep personal insights. When you pause to consider them, you open the door to greater self-awareness, and that's where real empowerment begins. If you've watched up to this point, you're already on the path to unlocking the incredible power of the law of attraction, no matter where you're starting from. Comment below with attraction power to affirm your commitment to manifesting your desires. Don't go anywhere. We have even more transformative insights coming up. Stay until the end to learn how to truly attract what you desire in life. 3. The nature of issues is neither good nor bad. To truly understand and apply the law of attraction, we must realize that no issue in life is inherently good or bad. It's our perception that shapes how we see it. Life presents us with neutral situations, but our minds either label them as positive or negative. The real power lies in shifting this perspective. Think of every challenge as an essential part of your personal growth. As the Buddhist saying goes, no mud, no lotus. Without the struggles of life, the mud, we could never appreciate or achieve the beauty of growth, the lotus. So instead of dreading challenges, we must learn to embrace them as opportunities for transformation. Let me share with you a famous story about the Buddha. One day, Buddha was approached by a man who was filled with anger, accusing him of spreading lies. The man expected Buddha to react, but instead, the Buddha remained calm. He told the man, "If someone gives you a gift, but you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man was puzzled. Buddha continued, "Likewise, if you offer me anger, but I do not accept it, who does the anger harm?" You see, anger is a choice, just like how we perceive difficulties. This story beautifully demonstrates that our reactions, much like our perceptions, determine our reality. By choosing peace, calmness, and gratitude, we steer our lives toward harmony and abundance. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison didn't let perceived failure stop him. Instead, he saw it as a necessary part of his success. This mindset, rooted in seeing setbacks as neutral, can change how we approach life's hurdles. Imagine what we could achieve if we, too, viewed our challenges not as barriers, but as stepping stones toward success. This principle applies to our everyday lives. When work becomes stressful or personal relationships grow tense, the tendency might be to react with frustration or disappointment. But instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this help me grow? This simple shift in questioning opens up new possibilities and moves us from a place of stagnation to a place of progress. By staying calm and reflecting on these moments, we not only reduce stress, but allow ourselves the chance to find creative solutions that we otherwise might miss. Look at relationships, for instance. It's inevitable that misunderstandings or conflicts will arise, but instead of seeing them as roadblocks, imagine if you approach these moments as opportunities to deepen your understanding of one another. How much richer and more fulfilling would your relationships become if you saw each disagreement as a chance to strengthen communication and connection? Gratitude is a powerful tool in this practice. If we constantly focus on what we lack, we attract more of that scarcity into our lives. But if we shift our focus to what we already have and appreciate, we open ourselves to receiving more of it. Gratitude cultivates a mindset of abundance, attracting more positivity into our lives through the law of attraction. Ultimately, when we view life through the lens of neutrality, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary suffering. The key is in how we choose to see things. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that the obstacles we face are not meant to stop us, but to guide us. Each obstacle is a lesson that helps us grow stronger and more resilient. So the next time life throws a curveball your way, pause and reflect. What lesson is hidden in this experience? How can it help you grow? By maintaining an open mind, a grateful heart, and a willingness to see every experience as an opportunity, you align yourself with the true essence of the law of attraction. This is how you attract everything you desire, through conscious perception, gratitude, and learning from life's inevitable challenges. Keep this mindset, and you'll find that what you once saw as problems are now opportunities, and what you once saw as failures are now the stepping stones toward your greatest successes. Thank you for joining me today on The Journey of Wisdom. I hope this exploration into the teachings of Bob Proctor has inspired you to try this powerful manifestation technique and align your energy with your deepest desires. Remember, the path to abundance begins with clear intentions and unwavering faith. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming videos filled with wisdom, guidance, and transformative practices. Stay tuned, stay grateful, and let's continue this journey together.